simple past tense, look, sentence. That is, I went to New York, right? That is simple past. So to have a very fast review, how do you know that that is a simple past question? A simple past sentence, sorry. Because the sentence includes a verb in past, right? Went is the past of go, right? I went to New York, right? That is an action that you did in the past. But we are going to compare it with the past progressive. What is a past progressive? Imagine this sentence in past progressive. How can you write it? Or how do you express it? Think about it. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. Right? Look. I was going to New York. Okay? If you see, that is past progressive. Why? Because it includes a verb to be, and this verb in gerund, right? Remember, all of the gerund verbs have an ending with ing. Speak, speaking, call, calling, tell, telling, project, projecting, run, running, right? So, go, going. Now, what is the difference between these 2 sentences? The first difference, yes, that is simple past, and it is gerund and verb to be. That is not about the structure, or that is not about the orthography, how is different one from the other one, right? The difference is because here you have a simple past sentence that finished in the past. Here is related to another thing, because I can say, I went to New York, and I was going to New York, but here you say, and what? So it has a relationship, it has a relation with another thing. I was going to New York, and what? Huh? I was going to New York when my dad called me, right? So, look, I went to New York, I finished the action. But look here, I was going to New York when my mom called me, right? I take out my cell phone. Yeah. I was going to New York, maybe I was running, or I was going by the airplane, and later my mom called me, right? So, if you see, that is another action, that is different. But here, I was going to New York, it is a progressive action, a continuous action that was happening, and later another action interrupted, right? So, that is the idea of the past progressive. There are an action, and another that will interrupt. And the simple past is only one sentence, right? That is simple. I went to New York. I did my homework. Simple past. I did my homework. The action finished. The other. I was doing my homework when my mom opened the door. Right? I was doing my homework. Progressive action. I was doing my homework when my mom opened the door. You see, it has a relation, right? You have an action and other interrupts the first one, right? It's related to the other. You need another thing, right? For example, in this case, I recorded my video. I finished, right? But if I say, I was recording my video when teacher Salvador, Miss Selene, opened the door. So I was doing the action, I was recording, and later teacher Selene opens the door and she interrupted my video, right? So that is the idea. So we are going to differentiate. That is simple past and this is past progressive, right? The next thing is to be checking elements by element, right? This is positive and that is positive too. We are going to check some differences because that is not always was. Remember that you have to change it. This is I was. But what about my parents? My parents is different. You are not going to say was. Or here, you are not going to say not gone or not went, right? Because that is in negative, right? So we are going to use now the same sentences, but to express or to be taking elements by elements, right? Look, I'm going to write this. For example, I went, what is the negative? I didn't go, right? So it's important that you know the verbs in simple form and the verbs in simple past, right? So I didn't go to New York. Now, I was going. What is the negative of was going? Wasn't. Right? Let me mark the variable. I wasn't going to New York, right? Now, here is going to be only the verb in past, and here in the didn't, and the verb in simple form, always for all of the people. For example, my parents went, the dog went, my dad went, my mom didn't go, my parents didn't go, the president didn't go, the dog didn't go. So in all of this, you are not going to change. But here, when you have was, you have to change it. For example, you say, the boys. First, you have to identify what is the personal pronoun of they, right? Look, that is the boys. Is they. Is that clear? Huh? Got it? Look. So, if you have they, that is not going to be was, that is going to be were. Right? And the negative was, wasn't, were, weren't. For example, the boys were, I'm actually in past, were running. Remember, Gerald, ing, right? So, the boys were running, okay? Is that clear? That is there any doubt? Okay, if so, send me a message via forum in dudas and preguntas, that is doubts and questions, in the forum of the subject, and make me know it. Remember, you have to be entering to the Zoom sessions to be clearing all of these doubts, right? Enter, you have the session pin, you have it in the platform of, no, you have it in the app, Liceo Tullehualco, or you have it in Facebook. Be entering all of the days, right? So, if not, we are going to call your houses, right? So, try to enter, do it by yourself. That's all. I am Teacher Charlie, and see you next class. See you.